Hi there. Thanks so much for your comment. And I'm going to take advantage of it to actually, talk about the science behind fear-based parenting and, why people should really not parent through control and fear. So whenever children are scared, they are fearing you, it's activating their stress response system. And studies shows that continually having your stress system activated, continually being under stress or continually being always scared, mom is going to scream at me, you're constantly like, this actually impairs brain development. Studies show this. So you're actually, making your child be less able to learn. And it's not just impairing their brain develop when it comes to learning, but also when it comes to emotional regulation. Because again, children will either bottle things down and blame themselves for everything and always feel like everything is their responsibility, even with other people, which is not something you want to teach, because you want to teach your child how to have strong boundaries and demand respect so that they are not involved in unhealthy relationships. But also, or they explode, right? And it will create even bigger power struggles. And the punishments you're giving them now, you will need to make them bigger and bigger as time comes, because they won't be enough because your child is just rebelling. Also, if the worst thing for your child is that you find out about things, they will not come to you when they are in trouble. They will go to someone else. Their brain will immediately think the worst thing that can happen is my parents finding out, which is definitely not what you want, right? You want them to come to you when they are in trouble, because otherwise they might get even in bigger trouble, get together with people they shouldn't be, or start dealing with their problems in very unhealthy ways that only escalate the problem. It also has the opposite effect of what you want, because what you want is for your child to learn how to behave. But instead, what you're teaching them is compliance. So if you are not there, and if they know you will never find out, there is no reason for them not to do whatever they were doing before, right? Because the only reason they are behaving how you want them to behave is because they fear what will happen instead. So if there is no consequence, if they know you won't find out, there's no reason to do it. And that's the wrong thing you want to be teaching, because you're teaching your child how to hide things from you instead of teaching your child the correct behavior. Studies also show it's associated with more aggression, rebellion, lower self-esteem, lower self-worth, and damages long-term. If you're screaming at your child, probably you weren't taught how to self-regulate yourself. So let me help you. If you want to parent differently, you can. It's not impossible. Let me